Heyo! So sorry I haven't done another video in the last week or so. It's just over a week I think, isn't it? Believe it or not, I was working on my TMA. I did get it in time, but I actually took the entire day off yesterday because I was extremely tired. Couldn't even stay awake. To the point that I installed Candy Crush onto my laptop, and even that was hard work. You literally press buttons. I was really struggling. Hello. Can you hear that? We have another helicopter going over. We'll probably have another one in a minute. Yesterday it was two of them that went over. They're the army. One's coming from Salisbury Plain. Some reason they find our village a good one to practice flying manoeuvres over. Usually at midnight. But yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, I was extremely tired. I'm not really awake right now, but I'm much more awake than I was yesterday. I literally spent like 7 hours in the bath yesterday. I was so tired. I just needed to relax and not move, and I was in a large amount of pain. I don't know if I mentioned a walking group that's starting up in the village, and I thought I'd try doing it. They said that it was for people who had less ability to do large walks and things. They set up 3 different walks on different days. This little walk for the ones of us who are not so... No, I can't do it. I've done a short walk with Duncan to see if I could at least make it to the meeting point and back, which is our rectory and village hall and that, which is, I don't know, I didn't even make it to there. I got too close to it before I had to stand back, and I was in a large amount of pain yesterday along with the fatigue. I couldn't even make it to the meeting point. No way I was going to be able to then do the walk, which they called short, was all uphill on the way there. Obviously on the way back it's downhill, and still I'd say a good 2-mile walk. 2 miles, not including my bit from my place to the meeting point. That's not an easy walk for someone who has trouble walking. That's a marathon. As it happened, they cancelled all of those length walks and now only have the longer walks, which are 4 miles odd than that, with no explanation. They literally just cancelled the events. So yeah, that's out of the question. I'm a little annoyed because though it was going to be hard for me to get out, meet new people, go out on my own, all that stuff, because Duncan would have been at work in London on the day it was on, it would have done me good. But no. Apparently the person who has fibromyalgia, so understands that you need to do short walks, thinks a short walk is a 4-mile walk. No. I'm sorry, but if you have fibromyalgia and you can do a 4-mile walk, you're bloody lucky. I can't do a mile walk. How? Getting to the end of my cul-de-sac is hard work. Oh well, never mind. I'll have to... I was in contact privately with one of the ladies who has MS actually. So maybe she'll understand about short walks a little more and want to do an actual short walk with me. We'll see. So, with me doing my TMA, there's enough about me moaning. With me doing my TMA, I obviously haven't done much crafting, so the lace, Queen Anne's lace, hasn't been touched. By the time I finish writing, spending hours at the computer, getting it all sorted, I just wanted to work on something really simple. So what I've worked on is my mum's jumper. It's still not finished, but it's much closer. Be careful not to unravel my stitches here. Get it up the right way, shall we? That would be helpful. Hi, so see, I've just started on that arm. That arm hasn't been started on yet, but the collar has been done, and can I get it high enough? I don't have long enough arms. The bottom ribbing has been done, so it is almost done. Things I didn't get to show you properly last time, I think, because where I joined in done. So they're just seamed up here. You can just see the seam, but I'm not too worried. Mum doesn't mind just seeing that seam. You know, it's nothing major. It's a fine little line. And then along here, if you can see, can you see that? It's 2 rows of half double crochet. So the neck is literally just 2 rows of half double crochet. So pretty simple. And then the bottom, which you did see on the other one last time, but I don't know if I explained it, that's just 5 rows of double crochet done through front post, back post, so ribbon. So the main bulk of it is crocheted in with an 8mm hook. The ribbon's done with a 7mm hook. So it gives a slight pull in, but not too much, because those of us with larger bellies understand we don't want it pulling in underneath our bellies. So it just gives it a nice look. So it's identical to the red one I made. Except for you'll get to see this one fully finished before I hand it over, whereas the other one you didn't get to see fully finished. Depending on how I'm feeling today, that may get finished tonight. Excuse me. Tomorrow my sister's moving and we're going to go and give her a hand. Duncan will do lifting, dump runs, that sort of stuff. I will be monitoring the children, making sure everything gets picked up, nothing gets left behind, that sort of stuff. That's my important job, because obviously I can't do the lifting. So yeah, we're going to help her move. She's actually moving, I think it's 1 door, possibly 2, down from my brother. So they're actually going to be living very close to each other, which is good for them. They've got on, like, brilliantly forever. They're like really close, whereas I'm kind of the odd one out. I don't really fit in with my siblings very much, so I don't get invited to things and do things, but you know, we get on slowly. We have very different ethos on life. I mean, the fact that I home educate my kids terrified them. Not in a bad way, you know, they knew what I'm doing, but they just, you know, it's not something they'd ever do. And a lot of other things that they do I wouldn't do. I don't like partying and drinking and smoking and all that sort of stuff. They love doing that, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's just we're very different, so I don't see them much. But yeah, so tomorrow we'll be helping her move. Sorry, I'm swinging in the chair. So it may be that I won't get the jumper finished until Sunday or Monday next week. I obviously have studying to do, but I'm taking a few days off after the TMA and I'll start again on Monday. Doesn't take me long to read chapters. We're working on poetry for our next one, so it shouldn't be too difficult. There's still a lot to learn, but I've already covered poetry partly in my previous module for the arts and things, so hopefully it's just a refresher and more in depth of that, so it should be reasonable for me to learn. I've gone back into that, haven't I? So yeah, crafting. Yeah, as I said, jumper's the only thing I've worked on. Me again, I'll add this in somewhere. So you may see this before I say goodbye. But I forgot to show you my hat. See, I don't know if you can tell, it's got basic 1x1 ribbing, stockinette and a big pom-pom. This is half hand knit and half knit on my knitting mill. I was testing out my knitting mill for fun and made myself a little hat. At first I hated it, but it's grown on me and I actually really like it now. I knit the basic stockinette part, and then I picked up stitches and hand knit the ribbon, because I can't be doing that palaver of dropping it down and picking it back up again. And then the very top I picked up the stitches instead of cinching them off, and done a couple of decrease rows before cinching it off, and then made a big pom-pom from the biggest pom-pom maker I had. And so I did do one other thing, not just the jumper, I forgot. But anyway, I like it anyway. It's warm, it's cosy. It's made with Pulse. Hold on, I might have a ball of it here. Okay. This is the wrong colour, but it's made with this yarn. It's Pulse Woolrich Chunky James C. Bear. But obviously I made it in the pink, not the purple. I'll make another one in purple. This is Superwash Wool, 54% Super Soft Wool, 46% acrylic. Knits to most chunky patterns. So obviously after doing on knitting mill, I used a 6mm to do this bit and the last few bits there. And I think it blended in fine. I don't think anyone can really tell. I don't normally wear wool. It is a tad itchy. But it's warm. And I had it sat in my stock, and I have a second ball which Duncan's currently using to make a cowl, which I probably won't wear. I'll probably sell the cowl because I don't like itchy things around my neck. I can just bear it on my forehead, but not on my neck. But it is pretty, so I might make a second one in purple on this. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. But anyway, yeah, don't know where this is inserted, so I'll let the rest of the video carry on. I could just be saying goodbye. I don't know. See ya. But I am filming. I've been planning and organised videos. Nothing obviously is being released at the moment. I'm trying to film ahead for a little while and then start the releasing in February, because I had planned on filming ahead in December and starting the releasing in January, but things went haywire, as you all know, and this TMA took a lot because I have been struggling quite badly with fatigue and things, so I didn't get the filming that I planned on doing done. So I'm working on that now, and come February I hope to have stuff ready to release every week while I still film, so that I don't get behind again. Fingers crossed. We know my plans never really work out, but I will try my best, and that's all you can ask of me, isn't it? 2 secs. Back again. Sorry. You know it is. Have blown nose, have a drink, all that jazz. Figured you didn't want to see that on camera. So yeah, what else have I got to say? I signed up to Amazon affiliates, so my blog now has advertising on, which I know annoys some people, but there's not a large amount. It's just banner one, small banner one at the top and one down the side, the little square one. Just to, obviously I give my patterns away for free at the moment. And I'd like to make a little something on them in my blog, so I've signed up to that, and I have a page that's going to link to Amazon for products that I like the hooks. These hooks, I buy them in packs from Amazon, really bargain price, and I really like them, so I can share them with you guys, and anything else I happen to come across. Obviously, anyone who doesn't know affiliates work, you click on that link, whatever you buy you pay no extra money, but I get a small commission, and so it gives me a little bit of money. It's only going to be links to the UK. I did sign up for a bunch of other Amazon affiliates, but it turns out the American one, they only pay into a local bank or by cheque. And of course they will do the check in dollars. They'd have to then post it to me, hope it didn't get lost in the post. I'd then have to hope my bank would take that cheque and then pay a conversion fee for it coming from dollars into pounds. So I'd lose almost all the money anyway, because, you know, Amazon take their cut and then the bank takes their cut, and then, you know, so it's just, it would be pointless. So I'm not doing any other Amazon account. I'm just going to do the UK and let the rest of the affiliate accounts slide. They disappear after 180 days if no one buys anything. this one will too if no one buys anything. I think I have to have 3 qualifying buys, and then they look at my account to check it meets all their terms and conditions and then give a yes or no. So yeah, if no one buys anything through them, I won't get anything at all. And then if 3 people buy, they may decide that they don't like my site and I'll get nothing at all either. It's the way it works though, isn't it? So I figured it's worth a shot, wasn't it? You know, because I'm really trying to make sure I get some money coming in this year. Last year I concentrated on my health because I was so bad that I actually didn't get much done, so I need money coming from other places other than the items I sell if I'm not well enough to make things. So yeah, I figured an affiliate account can't hurt, can it? I also started a Patreon account. I have no idea if anyone's gonna join it, subscribe, pay, I don't know what you call it, you know, when they join up. But yeah, I started a Patreon account, which I will link down below. I've just put some basic perks in the tiers for the minute. They will change as I get more patterns coming out and more videos being done. Those perks will change slightly. Like at some point I'd like to sell my patterns, so one of the perks for one of the tiers will be they get a free pattern. And things like that, and you get sneak peeks at what I'm making, filming, designing, whatever. You'll get sneak peeks, that sort of stuff. So it's nothing spectacular to start with, but if I get enough, eventually there will be actual gifts to the higher tier ones, but that's a long way off. So yeah, I mean it can hurt, can it? The worst can happen is nobody buys anything from the Amazon links and nobody subscribes. Is it subscribe? I suppose it's a sort of subscription, whatever, for Patreon. And so I get no money from that. That's the worst that can happen, so it doesn't hurt to try, does it? So yeah, that's what I've done. So I will try to link the Patreon below in this video and the link to my blog post of the Amazon links, which currently only has the hooks in. I haven't got around to it anymore. Excuse me. I might change the blog post to include a link to my Patreon as well. I don't know, we'll have to see. I might make it a different title instead of affiliates, make it, you know, help me out or something. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't decided, it's not all finalised, but I wanted to get more chances of earning money, and so I'm taking any chance I can get. On the topic of earning money, those of you who know I reached my 1,000 subscribers, I also have been approved for the advertising monetization of my videos a couple of days ago now. So I am now having adverts on my videos, and though if you want to watch them, great, really helpful, feel free to watch them, but if you don't want to watch them, I'm not going to be offended, skip through them, it's fine. Not everyone has time or the patience for adverts, and let's face it, some of these adverts are 5 minutes long. 5 minutes long for an advert? What? No! Don't sit through that. Just don't, unless it's a really good one. The odd occasion I found advertising a movie and they're quite good, so I watch them. But no, so don't feel you ever have to sit through my ads. But if you want to, feel free. Yeah, so I've put them on there. Hopefully they won't annoy anyone. If they do start annoying people too much, I'll rethink it. But for now, they're there and we'll test, see how it goes. It's more important to me that people are watching my videos and enjoying them than making the money. But it would be nice if I had a little bit of money coming in, you know, let's not deny it. So yeah, I think that's about all there is really to share with you. There's not much going on. Now that I'm not doing my TMA, I'm definitely filming more. That's about it really. Those keen-eyed of you notice my hair. Notice the problem. as I said, I had a really rough week last week and I spent a lot of time in the bath, and this hair dye is obviously a semi-permanent that washes out. One particular bad day I spent many hours in the bath. It all washed out. It just went bye-bye. As you can see, the blue and green that was in it is now slightly more purple. But otherwise it's basically back to what it was. And I was going to go to Tesco's and buy this stuff I saw on their website for like £1. They don't do it in our Tesco's. So it's going to have to wait until I can afford to buy some more hair dye, because I can't right now. So yeah, my hair's going to stay like this unless my sister happens to have some hair dye floating around her place while she's moving. Which I wouldn't put it past her. So I'm going to go. Hopefully I'll get this one edited, but I might do a couple of films, filming, whatever, stuff that I'm doing, not really awake, and then edit a few, one after the other. I don't know, I'll see how it goes. But otherwise, I will catch you all later, hopefully a little sooner this time. Won't have to wait a week or so because I don't have a big ass TMA to do. For those who don't know, TMA is tutor marked assignment. My tutor marks assignments were given to show what we learned. It's just like a normal uni. You know, you're told what you have to learn, you go off, you learn it, and then you're tested to check that you've learned it. That's what my TMAs are. They check that I've learnt the work that we're supposed to be learning in order to qualify for my degree. So you have a lot of criteria to put in, and though this is only a short story, it's only 2,200 words, and then a 500 word commentary explaining what you've learned, how you used what you learned to create the story, there was still a lot that had to go into the story. I mean, you need characters, you need scenery, you need dialogue, you need action, which doesn't necessarily mean like an action movie, just the story needs to be moving along, it needs to be doing something. You know, if you're just being sat there told what's happening in a monotone voice, it's not a very good story, is it? So yeah, I have to prove that I've done all that, and this TMA is actually my highest mark in the breakdown. Each TMA is worth a certain amount of marks in the overall percentage of what we score at the end of the module, and this one, even though it's only the second TMA, is actually the highest words. It means the most. If I mess this one up, it basically ruins the entire module, so fingers crossed I haven't, and that's why it took a while to get done. A lot longer than it should have, simply because I was too ill to write for a while, quite a lot of it. But I had been brewed over in my head even when I wasn't writing, so it had been working on, just not physically wrote down. Changed a lot too. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I will see you all soon. You all take care. I hope you're all having fantastic days and weeks, and hopefully you got something fun planned for the weekend. If you have, let me know. I want to live through you. You all take care. Bye.